Alright guys, here's my aim training video. So, first things first, like I said, we are gonna go ahead and start by turning on our playlist, which I already did, and then we're gonna open our browser. And then I said we can copy paste in my link, but if you really want to type it all out, you can. I'm just gonna do it right here. Yep. So this only works in Firefox or Chrome, so please just use one of those and make your life easy. So you're going to start off and click right here. Then you're just going to do basic, select your game, Overwatch, in-game sensitivity. If you have to, pop it open, which we're going to do just for funsies. That way you can't say, I didn't show you what I meant. Alright. 4.25 from me right here. And I'm going to leave Overwatch open while I do this in case I need to come back. P.S. You're going to need to come back. Okay. In-game resolution 1920 by 1080. Just go to video. In-game resolution 1920 by 1080. Looks good to me. This means FPS, but we'll talk about that. So, let's see. In-game field of view. Right here, field of view. 103. Cool. And then Windows pointer speed, like I said, you can find it by going to this link in the Discord. If you currently look in Overwatch Discord, there's all the instructions I'm doing right now. We are right here for the Windows pointer speed, and here's this little YouTube video that's right here that'll show you how to find it. And it's not that hard because all you do is you go to your control panel and then you type in mouse at the top, and then you click change mouse settings, pointer options, speed, right in the center. You can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is in the center position. Okay, and if you guys want a little pro tip, go ahead under pointer options, untick enhanced pointer precision, and move it to the center, and then readjust your in-game sensitivity, because that will take away all the weird math that your computer is trying to do when you're moving your mouse, and it'll be just raw input, or as close to it as we can get. Anyway, let's put this bad boy right in the center. As you can see, 6 is the center option, so we're going to choose that. Then we're going to start training. And it's going to give you a warning that you're not using Chrome if you're not using Chrome. Blah, blah, blah. Drinking some coffee. Hope you all are having a good day. Alright, so now it says press F to go full screen required, so we're going to press F. Now I'm looking around. No reload on this. No need to use the R button, but I still do it just sometimes to stay in the habit. So we're going to run around here, see that it's just a simple basic area. And then you got a bridge up here. So you can do a lot of different angles however you want. You can also fall down into this little room, and there's a riser. This one pisses me off because the riser messes up your shots, in my opinion. Sometimes you'll have a target spawn under here, and then that target will come down, or the riser will come down, and you'll miss the target, and then you... Anyway, on to the good stuff. I've never been to the P menu to change crosshairs or anything. Maybe I'll try that today after I make this, but I've always just used the stock. So basically when you're ready, you press the left mouse button to click, and it'll start the training. So let's do it. So at first you should just try standing still, like walk and then stand still and then shoot each target, because walking while you shoot the target is incredibly hard if you're not even good at hitting the target in the first place. I found a big difference. See, I can't even hit those when I'm standing still and talking. I found a big difference when I would stop and shoot at the targets at first as opposed to just walking through them like that. But with practice, you can do whatever you want. So you get points based on the speed, like however long it takes you from the time that they spawn to shoot them, and also how many of them overall that you hit are factored into your score at the end. So it's a pretty good system overall because it's how many you hit overall and how fast you hit them, which is an important factor. So the goal is to finish this first round, write down your baseline score. Well, we're going to see why. You guys liking this heavy metal? Okay, so here I'm going to open up a notepad. Whatever your text editor of choice is. So, training 1. You know what? I'm going to be a little more organized about this. I'm going to say 7/11, 2018. And then I got on flick. I did a 57.222, as we can see right here. I hit 97%. Shots 94%. And average time 11:36 milliseconds. So that means it took me just over 1.1 seconds on average to hit the target. It's pretty fucking horrible. Anyway, so let's go ahead and save this. You can put it in my desktop or my docs as aim trainer. So now I can always come back here. I'm gonna add a little division in here, and let's do it again. And I'll show you why. So it's gonna say we gotta reload. Let's take another sip of coffee while we wait. Oh yeah, here we go. This is my song. All right, let's do this again. So if you don't like this gun, whoa, I lagged. Are you seeing that? It's gonna be hard. I think I missed 2 last rounds, so I think I can still improve. My nose is itchy, I can't itch it. Ah, got it, okay. You hear how low that guitar is? It really helps to try to sit with a good posture and like not be super tense. The more tense I get, the more I miss, and the more I double shoot like that. Fuck, I swear I got that. Sly said he thinks it's buggy, but if you have good internet and you can play Overwatch smoothly, then this should be nice and smooth for you. If it's buggy, we might have to check it out, or you might have to use Chrome itself. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, let's check this out. So now we can analyze our 2 different scores. Let's put a little space up here so it's not so hard to read. Copy and paste. So this time I actually got a higher score. I got a 61,664. Only hitting 95% of targets. And only hitting 85% of my shots. But the difference in timing that it took me was a huge difference, even though it doesn't seem like it. I dropped all the way to 1061. I dropped more than 100 milliseconds. No, I dropped about 100 milliseconds. Anyway, obviously that's a worthy improvement, just getting your time down, even if you're missing shots, because the score went up pretty drastically. So when you're doing this flick, it's just as important to be able to hit the shots as it is to get them in time. So even if you're missing a few, focus on all aspects of it at once. Don't get too frustrated. The key is to have a good time with it and to be able to do it like maybe 3 times in a row. Like if you can do this training 3 times in one day, twice a week, I think it'll be crazy. So this was part 1, and we'll move on to part 2. No setup included because we already have it done from the first part. So I'll see you in the second video.